Hello everyone, I would like to just give a little quick review about this phone, what I purchased like 3 months ago and it arrived 2 months ago. It is from GearBest and it is the Xiaomi Mi Note 2. So first of all, but I guess it is obvious to everyone who saw this phone in person, this is a beautiful phone. Like the build of this phone, it's like it feels really slim, and mostly because both in the glass and the back of the phone is also curved, and it even makes it feel slimmer than it is actually, and it's really feels good in the hand. And I guess the design is also really nice. Like, you know, if you don't use case, then it's really quickly going to be full with fingerprints. I'm using a case on it, like this kind of cheap plastic case, but I really like this kind of case. And you know, the phone would be a little slippery without the case, so it's a good idea, especially considering that it's glass, and if you drop it, it can break, and this glass have this little extra protection on the corners. What I'm really not sure how much it would protect the phone if I would actually drop it, but it makes me feel a little more comfortable or more safe. So the outside of the phone looks just beautiful. So it's really no complaint there. It also has a headphone jack on the top. It's also have like the infrared something, what is really good, because sometimes when I leave the remote control in the other part of the room and I'm too lazy to get up, then I just can use it to switch on my TV. It's also have a micro USB, I mean not micro USB but USB type C. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. So it's a USB type C, and it's only one half of the phone, like these little dots here, what may look like a speaker, only one side. This is the speaker here. And also something what I mentioned already, that it's really slim. It feels really slim, so when I have it in a flat surface without a case, and when I want to pick it up, it's really I don't feel comfortable. Like, it feels like I cannot have a good grip on it, and I'm always afraid that I'm gonna drop it. And this is also, the case helps on it, because it's also, you know, it's like thicker, and it's just lifting the phone a little bit and makes it easier. Yeah, and also concerning the design, what I would like to share right away here, like as I mentioned, the speaker is here. When I'm playing a game or just holding the phone in my hand this way, it's really easy to block the speaker, so it might not be the best position for it. It would be probably better in a different place. But as I mentioned, like probably, I don't know how much you can see on the video, but it's already started to collect the fingerprints, already lots of fingerprint on it, even though I just cleaned it before this video. But that's okay, because this is what it is. And also probably you know that this phone have a curved glass on the side. I don't know how much is visible. Like, it's not too bad. Like, I never had a accidental touch on the side, so it's not that bad, or it's not that much curved. And but concerning the curved screen, I'm not sure it is a good thing. I mean, it looks really nice and it makes the phone feel really good in the hand, but in the other hand, it's like probably you can see, or maybe you don't, it's not visible through the video, it doesn't have a screen protector yet. I already tried a couple of screen protectors. First I tried a tempered glass screen protector, but I had a problem with that it's only had glue in the sides, like it's around the screen, and basically there was always a little air between the screen of the phone and between the screen protector, what is not a good thing, not a best thing at all. So I didn't have luck with that. I tried other kind of screen protectors. Some of them just peeled up on the on the side because of this curved edge of the phone. What I The other one what I used, I really didn't like the touch of the screen protector. It just made it feel like cheap. I removed that when I purchased another screen protector, but after I removed that and I tried to install that screen protector, I just realized that it was bigger than the phone. So far I didn't have any luck with the screen protector, but it's like without a screen protector it feels much better to touch the phone. Like I can't show it in the video, I can feel it that it's much better to touch the naked glass on the phone than touch it with a screen protector on. The next thing what I want to talk about is the fingerprint reader. I'm still have, even though after 2 months of use, I still it's a little weird that the fingerprint reader is here in the front and not on the back as my Xiaomi Mi Note 3 had. But it's okay. It's good, and it's like it's reading the finger accurately. Sometimes I miss it, but when I miss it, I know it's me, it's not the phone who missed the fingerprint, because sometimes I realize after it didn't read my fingerprint that I didn't put my finger in the right position, how I scanned my finger, but it really, I just try to show you, like, and it's also like the screen had to be woken to be able to get it work. So in this middle button, actually it's a real button, so you can push it, and basically when you push it and keep your finger there, then with one move you woke the phone and unlock the phone. And actually I enjoy it so far that I can push this button, and this is how I can unlock my phone. And so I'm just gonna take it closer just to show you that how quickly it works. Probably you're gonna hear this little click. I'm gonna try to be quiet for that time so you can hear the click and the response of the screen. So yeah, as I told you, the fingerprint reader sometimes not works for the first time, but when it's not working for the first time or not unlocking the phone for the first, then this is my fault because I just not placed my finger as I scanned it. So the fingerprint reader is absolutely good on this phone. A couple of words about the screen. This is a 5.7-inch Full HD screen, and some people complained, I saw the videos, that it's only a Full HD screen, because usually you get a Full HD resolution on the 5.5-inch screen, but I don't see it as a problem. Like, the resolution is good enough and it's high enough. You really have to look closer to see the pixels, and I'm not sure you can really see the pixels even if you look it close enough. And also what people mentioned on the review videos, that when you turn the screen, the white turns a little bluish, and it's true, but I don't have a problem with that, because when I'm using the phone, I facing with my phone, I'm looking it from this direction, so it doesn't bothers me at all. But other thing, what is a little bother me, like more than this bluish tint when you turn the phone, is the curved edge. Like, it's not a big deal, but when I'm just putting it on my on the desk and the lamp is over me, like there is this two, like the as the light is breaking on the screen, like in a two side where the screen is curved, like there is this two shiny line, and sometimes it not really helps for it not really helps to read the text if it starts from right from the side of the screen. So these I'm not a big fan of this curved edge. I realized that after I bought this phone, but it's not something what would change my mind concerning that phone. So about the performance of the phone, probably you know that this phone have a Snapdragon 825 CPU, and it is the 6 GB version, not the global version, but the Chinese 6 GB version. I don't have any issue with it here in Hungary, so I always have the 4G network. When I turn on the mobile data, it's not an issue. And so you know, as I'm just probably you can see that it's really nice, really smooth. I really enjoy this black theme. Like I guess it looks really nice. I haven't really experienced any lag with this phone. A few weeks ago it's received the MIUI 9 update, and ever since it received that update it seems even quicker. Even it was quick before that, but like it's even quicker now. You know, it's also depend on the application what you opening, but I really cannot complain here. I like these animations what it has, like this MIUI update also had some animations, so I'm not gonna show you much of my Facebook, but probably you can notice that as I closing down on Facebook, it, for example, it just slides a little, and some of the other application also has this animation or different animation. I guess it looks cool. It's not a big deal, and it's not something what would convince me to buy this phone if I wouldn't like other things on the phone. But it's just a nice feature. Also, like the multitasking it's not an issue. Like it's working really nicely. I'm already running a couple of applications. So ever since the phone received the MIUI 9 update, it's also updated the phone to Android 7, and since then it supports the split screen mode, what I'm really happy about. Basically that was the main reason why I was waiting for the MIUI 9 update, and that was also one reason why I waited with the review, because I knew it coming and I wanted to experience it with that update, with this feature. So like multitasking is not an issue, as I mentioned. Like you can see, like many things are running already, and it doesn't really cause any lag or any problem for the phone. So this is just like other Android phones. It also have the Google Assistant, what I'm really glad it had. Like I'm using it to control the light in my room, or at least this smart light bulb what I'm use, and it just works perfectly with it. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. Okay Google, turn off the light.
Okay, turning the E-light color bulb off.
Okay Google, turn on the light.
You got it, turning the E-light color bulb on.
So as you can see, it works perfectly. And also, like sometimes it's just easier to ask the Google Assistant than just to Google it. Simply just, for example, okay Google, how is the weather tomorrow? Or okay Google, United States dollar Hungarian forint conversion rate. So it gave me this information, and it was only a simple question, and so I really enjoy it. But I guess most of you know how to use Google Assistant. I don't have to introduce it to you. And also, let me prove it that it's smart. Okay Google, which online store has the worst customer service?
I remember you told me. GearBest has the worst online customer service.
See, it's smart. Like, it knows that GearBest customer service is terrible. I mean, sorry guys, it's just a little sidetrack, but I'm really not satisfied with their customer service, and I had many problems with recent purchases. So let me say a couple of words about the camera of the phone. I didn't use it that much, like I used it sometimes, but you know, it's winter time, so when I'm go out, it's always like really everything is gray. Sometimes we have a little snow, but you know, when we have snow it's too cold, and I don't really like to go out, take pictures. So I took a couple of pictures, and the quality is okay. It can take good pictures, it can take bad pictures. Probably is true for most of the phone, like, but most of the pictures are good, like relatively good. One thing what I'm really missing from this phone, even my previous Redmi Note 3 didn't have this function. It had in the iPhone S8, what I had for a week or a little over a week, is the option to take raw pictures. I would really like to have that option on this phone as well, but unfortunately it doesn't really have. It have different modes. There is one mode what I would like to really just show. It is the manual mode. I'm really glad it has this function, because even though it doesn't give you the opportunity to take raw pictures, but you can at least control much more on your picture, on your photo, what you're gonna do or what you want to do. For example, last week finally it was like the sky was clear nighttime, so I went out and I tried the camera to take pictures of the sky. Like, I set it first to the exposure time to 32 seconds with ISO 800, and I was surprised, because you could really see the stars. Like I was really surprised by the result. I mean, of course, when I put the picture on my computer, it didn't look as good. It looked like decent enough for a phone, and I could see definitely that how the picture was compressed, like not necessarily how I would have edited if I have the raw picture, but it was okay. And also tried it with 16 second, also with 800 ISO, and it still the stars was visible. It is nice. It is really nice that we can have this option here. Okay, so let me just go back and let me just go to the camera. The camera, like the video recording, is also okay. So probably I'm going to give you like sample pictures and sample videos what I took with this phone. What I not really satisfied, like, in order to change the video quality or the video resolution, I have to go to the modes, and then I can access to the place where I can change actually the video quality, and I can shoot like 4K videos, Full HD videos, HD and SD videos. It also can record like 120 FPS videos in 720 resolution. It's not the best quality, but that's okay for the phone. But I would also really like to see like they would improve, like Xiaomi phones would also improve in this area, like I would like to see these 120 FPS in Full HD, or like even in 240 FPS in Full HD. It would be really nice. So yes, so I'm gonna give you a little sample shots or links to the sample videos, because obviously I'm recording this video in full HD quality, so the 4K videos in this video wouldn't make much sense. And anyway, if you check my channel on YouTube, then all the video what was recorded in 4K then was recorded with this phone. So, and also some other thing came up my mind concerning the video. So when you're recording the video, the picture quality is good. Sometimes you can see this little zoom in zoom out, like when the electric image stabilization is working, but that's okay. My biggest issue with the video, that like the audio is really quiet, and probably that's the many times when I just unboxing something and I uploading the video, so the only thing what I see what really need to be fixed is the audio. Like I need to make it a little more loud, or a little louder, because it's just really quiet. So another important aspect of the phone, at least for me, is the gaming performance. And mostly, I mean not mostly, but partly because at work I have many free time, or many times when I don't have to do anything, I just have to be there. So like I play games sometimes just not to get really bored, like, you know, and even it was told to me that I can do whatever I want, I just have to be there. So I just wanna give you a little example of the gaming. I will try to record this Korean later on, or maybe I'm just gonna put it on the video instead of playing this way, because that's gonna be probably better. So I just really want to show you that the games are not a problem with this phone at all, and they are running nicely and smoothly. So basically I already lost this game, but that's okay because it's not the point at this moment. I'm a little twisted now just to make sure that you can see something from the video. But I would like to also show another game, but it's probably a little more demanding because when I'm playing this game I can feel it more that the phone gets warm here. Like it's not that bad, but you can definitely feel that it's warming. And probably like I can place it here, so it's hopefully gonna be more visible for you. So I never really had any issue with the gaming, like I haven't experienced lags during gaming, probably only once, but I guess it was because of the EA's server and not because of the phone, because that happened only once. Like it was really lagging really hard, so I guess it was because of the server, not because of the phone. So as you can see, this game is also running nicely. I don't want to make this video longer than it's necessary have to be, so I'm gonna stop this game here. And also something concerning this case, what I already showed you, like it feels much more comfortable. Like I can get a much better grip when I having this phone, when I have this case on the phone. So sorry guys, I know this video is not about the case, but I'm using this case and I love like this kind of case. The connectivity of the phone. So I would like to show like that's also an area where I didn't have any problem with the phone. So usually this is the result what I'm getting with my laptop as well. So unfortunately this is what the internet provider able to provide here. We have the 30 megabits per second package, because that's the highest package what they can offer here. So there is no issue here. I just want to show you the same thing with mobile data connection. As you can see, it's much quicker, but you know, I don't use the mobile data that much, because I only have a 5 megabyte limit for each month, because it is just enough for me. Because when I'm going to work there is Wi-Fi, when I'm coming home there is also Wi-Fi here, so I don't need a bigger package of mobile data. So as you can see, it's 54.2 megabit per second at this time, and 2.6 megabit per second the upload speed. I guess it's good. Like I don't think the provider can provide much faster in this part of the country, but it's just good. And like I always have the 4G connection. I mean, I haven't really left the town since I have the phone, but so probably when I'm going to the north, to the mountains, or the so-called Hungarian mountains, I gonna have much more problem concerning the mobile internet there. But that's okay, because I'm not spending too much time there a week in every year. when we're doing camp for kids. So there is no issue here. So I'm inside the house, so I won't be able to show you the GPS from inside because our house have thick walls, so and it's just too thick for the GPS. But when I'm going outside, it is just working fine. But it's probably not gonna work inside the house, but that's okay because when you need, oh, it's even found a couple of satellites even inside the house. And you know, our house like have like 50 or 60 centimeter thick walls, so it's quite impressive, I would say. Like, I know some other phones like the iPhone S8 didn't find any satellite inside the house. So when I'm going outside it's much better, of course, but you know, you can see that it will work and it's just good enough even inside the house. So my final few thoughts about this phone is I love this phone. I really love this phone. I'm really glad I have this phone, and I'm really, after all, you know, my iPhone S8 it had many flaws. It had many malfunctions, and I'm really glad that I chose to pay a little extra after I sent back the iPhone S8 to get this phone. It's not the latest model. It's not according to the latest design, because you can notice it, I guess, that it not following the current trend just to make the forehead and the chin as small as possible. But you know, how could it follow a current trend when it was released in the November of 2016? But it's still a great phone in 2018. Like as I mentioned, I didn't have any performance issue. I didn't have any lag. It gets everything done what a phone can get done. Like the Snapdragon 821 is not the latest chip, but it's still really a powerful chip, and the 6 GB of RAM, it's enough for everything, like in concerning the multitasking. So it is just great. And also the 128 GB of storage, it's plenty. It's like, I was even okay with the 32 GB with the Redmi Note 3, but it's just plenty. Of course it can shoot 4K videos, so those videos gonna occupy bigger space on the storage, but you know, that's gonna be enough for a while. What else? Yeah, so if you can get over with this big forehead and chin, it is still a great phone even in 2018. I mentioned the things what I'm not too happy about, like, you know, after you having the curved screen, you realizing what it means. So if I could change one thing on this phone, it would be like the screen, like I would like just have it not curved, because it's not for me. Like, but it's not something what would change my mind about concerning buying this phone, because otherwise it is just great. And you know, when I'm saying it's great, I'm saying it honestly. I don't get paid to say that. I don't get any benefits for saying that. Love this phone, and I'm really satisfied with it. So I can 100% recommend it. And also the calling quality, it's good. So when I'm talking on a phone with someone, like, I can't really hear this little hiss or background noise or whatever, because the noise cancellation, I don't read about it if it has or not, but I guess it has because it's really nice. And just like the Redmi Note 3 also was the same, and it's just good. Um, the the audio is loud enough, like the speaker is loud enough. I'm not really using it too often because usually use when I'm playing games. It's almost I set it in the almost the minimal volume. Also, it is good thing that it has the audio jack. That's also something what I'm not using that too often. I mean, uh, probably I haven't used it on this phone because it's not something I'm using on phones, but it is just a good thing to have because sometimes it can be useful. So this is the Xiaomi Mi Note 2 in 2018. So a phone from 2016, from the end of 2016, and it's still a great phone. And the price is dropping, so I guess it's just a really good deal. So I can 100% recommend it to anyone uh, who is thinking about buying the phone in this price range. I'm not sure you can find a better phone. You can find a newer phone, but I'm not sure you can find a better phone. Maybe you can, because companies are releasing phones like always. So there is always newer and newer phones, but it is a great phone. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'm sorry if it get a little long, but anyway, thanks for watching and God bless.